A number of key findings from the recent pulse check that apply to vocational education and training in the region. I think the first observation is that the region is forecast to experience continued strong growth over the next 3 years, and what that means is there are going to be more jobs than people in the region, and the majority of those jobs relate to vocational education and training. When I talk about vocational education and training, there's actually a very diverse range of pathways available, and pretty much vocational education and training can provide opportunities in all industries in the region, from healthcare to construction to mechanics through to agriculture, even in early childhood education. So when you think about vocational education, it isn't just the traditional trades. It can open up careers anyway, and I think in many ways it's also a first step. Vocational education is something you keep coming back to throughout your career to continue to upskill as you progress in your career. You can start as a farmhand, end as a farm manager, start as a production worker, end as a factory supervisor, but all of this is possible through vocational education and training. So over the last 3 years, I've spoken to over 400 employers as part of my work, and generally I find they're looking for three things from school leavers. These are ability, application, and aspiration. If I just unpack those, ability is really just the potential, the ability to do the job. They've got the skills, they've got the capability, and the reality is most employers say, if you give me a kid, I can teach them the skills needed to do the job. Second is really around the attitude, and they are looking for people that are what they call work ready. They have a willingness and interest in undertaking work. They're going to turn up in time, they're going to be dressed the right way, they're going to know how to engage in a workplace environment and bring those skills they need to engage as a mature adult in a working environment. The third one comes down to aspiration, and by aspiration I mean really employers want to find people that are passionate about the work they're involved in. If you look across the Mallee, most of these businesses are small to medium businesses. That means the person running the business owns the business. So they want people that are going to be equally invested in making sure that business is a success. They don't want kids that are rocking up because they say, my mum said I should come down and apply for a job.